Stop that. This sucks.
There are two things that every Garfield adjacent lifeforms know about Garfield. 1. He hates Mondays. 2. He loves lasagna. If we look further into this seemingly disconnected, disparate things, it is revealed that Mondays and lasagna are two sides of the same coin. And to understand Garfield is to understand the intrinsic link between the two. Mondays traditionally signal the beginning of a work week, which logically shouldn't be anything Garfield has to worry about since he doesn't work. He's a cat. And he's infamously lazy. So why does he hate it? In order to solve this riddle, we must first look at his owner, John Arbuckle. Now John, he is the benchmark when it comes to the average man. Impossibly average to the point of astonishment. Magnificently and aggressively mediocre in every facet of his life. This premium TV dinner of a man goes to work, strikes out on dates, and returns home to supplement his loneliness with animal companionship. But with Garfield, his affections are never reciprocated, which isn't a surprise because, as we all know, Garfield is a sociopath, as is the case with most cats. John does receive that emotional nourishment he craves from Odie, but it's just not enough. Odie is far too easy. He's a vending machine that dispenses his affections to anything with a pulse. So John looks to Garfield as a way to prove himself. Deep inside, he's convinced that earning Garfield's adoration is the key to success in all aspects of his life. Which isn't true. Self-fulfillment measured through validations from others cannot equate to true happiness, but a man can dream. So what does he do to earn that adoration? Why, he supplies the cat with his favorite food, of course, that food being a piping hot plate of lasagna. But John is a single man, working a 9-to-5 job, living from paycheck to paycheck while deftly juggling his bills. And even with this finance wizardry, he just cannot afford to buy lasagna all the time. So lasagnas are supplied on the weekends as a treat for himself and his cat. And with repetition of the set routine, a pattern begins to form. The cat develops a Pavlovian response to Mondays, which, in the cat's mind, is now the day that is the furthest from his favorite food. He resents it, hates it, then turns it into one of his beloved catchphrases, and people eat it up. They can't get enough of it. It's sickening how much all of this has caught on in modern pop culture. There's just so many better comic strips out there, like Calvin and Hobbes. In comparison, Garfield is a huge waste of time. So there you have it. You've been made aware of the intrinsic link between Mondays and lasagnas. You now possess this knowledge. This information is now a permanent wrinkle on your brain, and it'll continue to tickle your frontal lobe until it triggers an aneurysm. I'm a piece of work, and this has been another episode of Factsclusive Factsbose. Stay tuned for more factual Factsclusive Factsboses. Have a wonderful Factsclusive day.